If you could control someone's attention, what would you do with it? I've got an idea.
Excuse me, sir. You got a minute for me to show you a trick real quick? Alright, so basically, I'm just going to rip it down the side of the deck and tell me when to stop. Alright. Just going to take that out. 2 diamonds, yes? Flip that over and you put that right in the center of the deck. That is in the center of the deck, yes? Yep. Just going to push that in. And just in case you don't believe me, just going to give it a quick couple of cuts. Now, would you say the card's thoroughly missing the deck?
I can see it.
So put your hands out just like this. Let's see if I can find it right about in the middle there. Is that your card?
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm going to show you.
Whoa, I know. Scenery change, right? So in this part, I'm going to explain to you just how it is I fooled you and what was going on in your brain while I was doing this. If you'll start, we're just going to look down here real quick. We're going to start with what's called the double lift. Double lift is it's a sleight of hand move in which you use a dummy card. So in the beginning of the trick, I asked you to, as I riffled down the side of the deck, I asked you to say stop. And let's just say you stopped right here. I then hit it with my hands and flipped a card out. Said that your card was the ace of diamonds, but in reality, your card was behind that. Your card would have been the 3 of hearts. How did I do that, you might ask? As you said stop, I covered it with my hands. If I don't cover it, you can see I flip 2 cards off the deck. So in reality, I have a dummy card on top. That dummy card is what I put in the center of the deck so that your card that you believe is yours is still right there. That's what moves us into the triple swing cut. Triple swing cut, if you do it quick, it's just cutting the deck into 3 equal portions and very quickly making it look like I mixed them up, but in reality your card's still there. How do I do that? You take one chunk, you take another chunk, it doesn't really matter how equal they are, and if you look on this side, I pull one from the middle, mix it with the bottom one, and your card is still right there in the 3rd packet. Which moves us to the next trick, the real reveal, or as we like to call it, the Ben's-Eye spin-out production. This is really simple because all you have to do is find half the deck to make it look like you're in the middle of the deck. And in reality, you're just going to pull that card on top and flick it down. So then whenever you do it fast, all it looks like is that you pull the card out of the center of the deck and there's your card right there. But how did I do all this right in front of you, but you never saw it? Apollo Robbins, a world-famous pickpocket artist, had a theory about that. He used a model of Frank. Frank is a security guard in your head. And Frank has all kinds of monitors, he has all kinds of microphones around you, all the different senses of your body that he's monitoring. And if I can control your attention on those monitors, or Frank's attention on them, I can create an artificial blind spot in wherever I want. I can even do such a thing as have you access a memory or make you think about something else, and Frank turns around and he checks the files. He's looking for that memory. At which point you're not paying attention to your monitors, you're looking at me, you can talk to me, but you're not really paying attention. And I have another blind spot. Other people had ideas about this. Posner's trendy theory of attention, Broadbent's model or filter model of attention. These guys kind of had the theory of using 2 hemispheres of the brain and how attention is in both hemispheres. So if you're paying attention to the right side of your brain, if I have you grab your wrist or if I grab your wrist, your left side of the brain is the real one that's paying attention. But your right side of the brain isn't really doing much because all the attention's on one side, and I can still operate on the opposite side of your body. Trishman had a model of attention, but his model has now become obsolete. He believed that attention is not to be manipulated, that attention is a choice. So if you choose to pay attention to something else, that's why your attention has been manipulated. It's not someone else actually manipulating your attention. But I have a question for you. If you could control someone's attention, what would you do with it?